Hey guys, here's your Google My Business listing live on Google. So look at there, man, 5 stars, looking nice. I still like that it says safe and trusted, right? That's the old screenshot. I'm going to leave it instead of updating that new one because the new one has got that 3 lines and then the box. So we'll leave this because it really highlights it more. And then there's that. So on Google reviews, when you get them, you do need to be attentively responsive. You don't really want it to be days and weeks later. It really needs to be within 1 to 3 hours of the post of the review. And so the prior video was just to show you how I'm responding with the language dynamic. Really important, okay? And it has to do with Google's ranking of you with how many 5 stars you have, right? Or how many stars you have, right? Period. And then how many overall reviews with stars that matter, right? Even if you get a zinger, you want to try to get as many good ones as possible to kind of cover up the ratio, right? It's like one bad grade, pile it up with good grades and should be all right. But even with the negative, you want to respond well. Here's the hero image. So I basically took what we know is on Brian's, if you will, and created your version of it. So looks good. Here is the I'm in the review section, right? So there's the homes. Just want you guys to know that you can select here if you're eligible. If you are, maybe Hunter's black. I don't know. Do you identify as black owned? Do you identify as woman led business? Either one of those will get you more clicks just because. So just letting you know. If somebody somewhere has a woman on paper that's as part of the partnership, I can click that. Okay. And we don't really need to prove it. Just we can say it. Anyway, just want you to be aware. And then if you guys are black somewhere, I'd be happy to mark that for you. Just totally up to you. Of course, I'm hoping you're laughing at that. Okay. Joe is still the primary owner. I'm a manager, and Joe should be getting the notifications on his email when the reviews come in, right? So we got to be attentive to those reviews. Let's go back to them. So the first video was me just showing you how I responded. You read the review, that means there was a true transactional interaction of some type. In other words, they did business with you and vice versa. Hey, so Jordan, our pleasure serving you. Thanks for the kind words. See that? Even if it's a zinger, so sorry to hear. Thanks for the feedback, right? And then work with them privately and then see if they'll go back and raise the stars, right? They can leave their comment, but go raise the stars. Thanks, Danny. It was our pleasure to help your family at such a time. This one was the pass away grandma, and what a great story. And so you see the punch I'm getting out of how I'm saying it. That's important to Google as well. This helps your indexing, your authority and domain authority, right? Credibility and domain authority with your spend, actually, because Google will freely serve up somebody that's killing it with the customers. They give a shit about that. Their AI really focuses on that. So work with Austin, numerous projects over the years. So obviously I know that this is a colleague, but here, Caleb, we love doing business with you and look forward to more, right? Thank you, Amber, for the review. Glad we could be of service. This one, you're attentive. Process, right? This one was, got the hard work done. Here's this one. Wow, Rick, we are humbled by your words. We strive to live them. He was bold with his statements for you. This one, Austin and Joe were incredibly helpful selling a home, even though our house didn't fit their cash buying. What a great one. Thanks, Kimber. It's all about connecting and helping. You got him to a realtor because it didn't fit your profile for buying it. And then this one was the dad that was super nervous. You took time with, dad, elderly father. You guys made sure he was comfortable before you, struck it, right? Struck the deal. Christy, thanks. We do buy houses, but the people are the important part of any deal. Glad we could be a part. See that? So those kinds of comments. Don't forget the negatives. Don't say anything negative to anybody. You just have to say, so sorry to hear. Thanks for the feedback, right? And then try to reach out to them, see if you can get those stars up. But it may be just you can't solve it. So just know we got to go get more 5 stars to work. We're going to set up the programming where this auto feeds to the website. any new ones that come in are 72 hours to load. That's just because Google's such a monster. Remember, the Google reviews, you have to have a Gmail or a G Suite, and so they know who that person is. They also can go see any device that's ever been to your website by IP. Okay, they can also see if they've ever clicked any of your ads with any device. So they can track these people. So make sure that these are legit, real customers. Sometimes you can have your friends get on there and your colleagues, but be careful because I've seen some REI guys get on there and load up 30, 40 people, and most of them are bogus, right? They have a legit account. You could probably say they're legit, business, but they can track some of that stuff, especially nowadays. They are watching for a lot of spoofing and spamming and bogus crap because there's a ton floating around. Okay, but this looks fantastic. All right, just wanted to share with you about responding to reviews. We'll start getting that ported in over there to the website, but it's always a 72-hour deal. I'll see if I can get somebody to copy and paste these over, but really it's better when it gets auto-feeded because then it doesn't look like we manually created those, right? Anyway, so be looking for that. Appreciate it. See you.